WKBN 27 First News starts in-depth coverage now with breaking news.
Thank God for the city and the people that are praying for us because their lives that are shaken up. We don't know where we're going next.
An explosion shakes downtown Youngstown. You're looking over Realty building on East Federal Street right after that explosion happened yesterday, and you can see that debris is everywhere. First responders are sorting through the rubble, working to get that situation under control. And our team coverage continues this morning on the scene. We have learned new details about the missing people who first responders were searching for. First News reporter Hannah Erdman joins us live downtown with the latest. Hannah?
Anna, overnight we did learn that a 27-year-old man was found dead inside the rubble, inside of where the bank was. And that was one of the two missing people that they were looking for. Police do tell us, though, that the other person has been, at least they do believe, at least they've said, they have confirmed that there is no one else that they're looking for at this time. As for people who are injured, 7 people were taken to St. E's Youngstown, the area's only trauma center. A spokesperson with Mercy Health was able to tell us at least one person was in critical condition. As of this morning, we have no further updates on those injured. I will be reaching out to Mercy Health in the next couple of hours to get an update if they're able to provide that. Residents who live there unable to return, and the Red Cross and building management have been working throughout the night to find temporary housing. Public Works Director Chuck Shasho says the immediate area will remain closed for safety.
The building owner will have to provide some type of structural assessment on the building as to immediate safety, but for right now we're erring on the side of caution and securing the site from any pedestrians and vehicular traffic.
And officials urge everyone to please stay out of the area where the building is not secured at this time. They are still working on doing that, but the timeline of opening here in the central part of downtown is still unknown. And it was a loud explosion yesterday afternoon as people were winding down on their workday, and we spoke with several witnesses that were here when that explosion took place. And coming up in the next half hour, you'll hear from some of them and what they had experienced in that moment. For now, reporting live in downtown Youngstown, Hannah Erdman, First News this morning.
Hannah, thank you. And there is a lot of new information coming in from overnight. So let's go over those new details right now. Youngstown police have confirmed that one man was found dead in that debris. Police say he is a 27-year-old bank employee. And police have also told us everyone else who was involved in that incident has been accounted for. The Red Cross is working to help those who are affected by this explosion. And that includes residents at the International Towers, which are next door, who were also evacuated. Mahoning County's EMA director says those living in the International Towers have now been allowed back into their homes. The Red Cross is working with those who live in the Realty Towers for housing and any other resources they might need. Also, no one is allowed back inside the DoubleTree Hotel. They do have a sign on their door right now that's directing people who are planning to stay there to go to the Holiday Inn in Boardman. And this explosion really shook the downtown area. Those working and living downtown tell us they felt that explosion blocks away. Joe owns a business downtown and was eating at a restaurant when he heard that explosion. He says once he heard it, he immediately rushed to help those affected.
A bunch of bottles of water and ran down, and there was a gentleman with a bunch of glass and cuts all over his face. Tried to wash him off a little bit, clean him up, and then tried to help this lady that had a pretty severe leg injury.
And Tracy Winbush, who you heard at the beginning of our show, also lives in the tower with her 94-year-old mother. She says her mom had to be rescued. And as you can imagine, when we are dealing with a major situation like this, that morning commute for those who have to travel around downtown is not going to be like any other day. First News morning anchor Josh Keddick joins us live from downtown this morning with an update on what your morning commute is going to look like. Good morning, Josh.
Good morning, Anna. And you know, when you think about main arteries into downtown Youngstown, one of the first ones that really comes to mind is Market Street and Wick. And that's where we're at right here, that little split right in the heart of downtown. And as you pass through downtown to work or anywhere else throughout the area that you might be going out there, make sure you give yourself some extra time because there are several roads here in downtown that are closed. Now, here's a look at what is closed as of right now. Market Street closed starting at Boardman Street. That then turns into Wick, which is closed at Commerce Street. Now, one place that you can still access this morning is the county courthouse. That part of Market Street is open. Federal Street is also closed from Hazel, which is right by Mahoning County Children's Services, all the way down to Walnut Street. Champion Street is also closed, which is right behind the Realty building. Also of note, West Commerce Street is also closed, but that's not due to the explosion. Road work was already ongoing on a portion of the road there. Now, we're talking about other issues with today. The WRTA is affecting their services this morning as well. In a statement released by a representative with Ferris Marketing, they say, quote, WRTA bus service has been disrupted due to the explosion downtown at a building near WRTA Federal Station. Most WRTA routes have been affected and buses are not permitted to enter or leave until further notice. Please check with the WRTA website or online, WRTAonline.com. Or again on their Facebook page. I was on their Facebook page earlier on this morning. Still no updates yet. I actually went by the bus garage as well here this morning. Saw a few cars there, a couple of buses that looked like they were warming up for the morning, but still no word yet on what type of bus services there will be today, if there are any. Now, also, most of those routes and a lot of people will be traveling through downtown. In the next half hour, we'll have another update on the road closures in the area and what might be happening with the WRTA throughout the day. For now, live in downtown, I'm Josh Furketic, First News This Morning.
Josh, thank you. So what is next for the city? Well, First News will continue following this major developing news story. You can always look for those latest information updates on air and on your phone or tablet using the First News app. And we will also go back live to the downtown area coming up in the next half hour.
Hi everyone, I'm Lindsay Watson. Thanks for watching the WKBN 27 First News YouTube channel. If you want more video news, subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the WKBN 27 First News app for breaking news alerts.